Yo, what is up guys, I'm back, going to review here. Now, this time I've got Zaha. Now, I know I'm a little bit late to this, unfortunately. Mainly just because I've been out all weekend and I've not had time. But generally, I've played a lot of games with this card, so I know what he's about. I've played like 25 odd and a few friendlies as well. So I've probably played a max like 30 games with him. On stats then, so he's 5'11", he's high medium work rates, he's got 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He's got 93 pace, 85 shooting, 80 passing, 91 dribbling, and 80 physical. So on paper, looks like quite a good card. The stats I'm very interested in is his agility, the pace, and the shooting. I feel like if you're going to play this card, you're going to play him wide or you're going to play him striker. I feel like there is dominant positions. The stamina probably won't allow you to play him cam. But I played him with 2 chem styles. I played him with the Deadeye at first. And then someone recommended me to play with the engine chem style because I was playing in wide in game, and the engine chem style was really nice, to be fair, because the shooting didn't really need boosting because it was actually really good in game. But like with the engine chem style, it boosts the agility a bit as well, make the skills even silkier. Sorry, the passing goes up as well, and the acceleration that goes up. So that was really nice for me. I played in FUT Champs, Elite Rivals, and I think a few friendly games, but I don't think the friendly games were clipped because I just didn't really want to. But overall, very, very good card. I'll speak more about it on the positive negative side. If you do enjoy the review or want to see more, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you after. Peace. So on to my overall thoughts about the card then. Now, to be fair, I really did enjoy this card, especially for the price. It's a very, very good card. Unfortunately, the links are a little bit frustrating here and there because you're not going to have many like good. Let's say you're playing like a meta team like Mbappe, Neymar, or stuff like that. You're not really going to have many good links to him. If you got the Fofana card that played the month from the start, he's such a dub for you guys. I highly regret not doing that card. He's such an amazing. He's my biggest regret this year, to be honest, not doing that Fofana card because he even links into this guy. So I had to use that Joe Cole to link into him, so the links are a little bit of an issue unless you have like an icon or something like that. But anyway, on stats then. So first for me is the 5-star skills. Now the 5-star skills I really did enjoy in games, to be fair. This with the 95 agility and then 99 dribbling stat just makes him really, really silky, and the animations with this card, top tier. Honestly, I said to my mates in a party, he feels like Neymar in game, honestly, maybe just with a bit better finishing, so that skills just allows him to like perform it at peak efficiency. It's really, really nice. Now, next up for me, now I know Orz's done his review on this card and he said the weak foot feels like 5-star, and I'm going to have to agree with him, honestly. Really, really good in game, to be fair. Didn't have many issues at all. Obviously, he had like the odd one or two where like the defender was pushing him in the back and he'd have like a bad shot. But overall, that weak foot was very, very good and a very nice upgrade from EA Sports. Now, next up is the pace for me. Now, the pace, generally speaking, feels really good in game. You don't even need to boost it, to be fair, with the engine. I just feel like as a wide player, if you're going to play him there, that is the best chem style for him. But as I said, the 94 acceleration base and then 92 sprint speed, really good in game, to be fair. There's not really going to be many like fullbacks that can keep up with him, and especially not centre backs. There's just generally like I don't think there's any centre backs. Maybe if that McLaw card comes out, the Blackburn one, the centre backs, I think that's going to be a card soon in this winter wildcard promo. Now next up for me is his shooting. Now generally speaking, if you're going to play him wide, perfectly good enough, you don't need to boost it at all. Maybe as a striker you could play like a Deadeye or a finisher or something like that on him, because you need to boost a little bit, but overall I don't think it's an issue at all. The finishing is really good in game, to be fair. The shot power is good. Even the long shot, I had a long shot, I just slapped it off with him, and he's even got a bad curve, and I still went in. It still flew in for some reason. Now he doesn't have any traits like the finesse shot trait or the outside foot shot trait or anything like that, so I don't really know why that can just fly in like that with 80 long shots, but it did. So that you can even do that if you wanted to. The attack position as well just allows him to like run into the right position at the right time, especially if he's playing wide. He had really good wide runs, like let's say when he's going forward and back. Even with like no tactics on him, he was really good for that. Now next up for me is the passing. Now I didn't really have many opportunities to showcase this. It was quite average, to be fair. Obviously the short pass and the vision is quite good. You can do like tiki-taka football, and especially if you're going to play 4-4-2, you kind of need that. But all the other stats are a bit average, like the long passing and the curve. They're just a bit average, so don't really try and force it too much on that. Now, next up for me is the dribbling. Now, as I just talked about, overall, the dribbling is really, really nice. Especially that agility and the dribbling stat. The ball control is also really good with him. I found when you use the R1 drill pass at him, anything 90 plus, I would say, is really, really good in game. Just allows him to take really close control touches, and especially if you're playing like a really good player, just makes it really hard for them to get you off the ball and like take away possession unless they're pressing you hard. Now next up for me is going to be the composure stat. Now the composure stat for me, really good in games, to be fair. This and the finishing, just really, really deadly, to be fair. I didn't have many chances where I thought, oh no, he's going to miss this, or I'm not confident in shooting, I'm going to have to pass it off. He was generally just a really, really good attacking option to like play with. Next up for me is going to be the strength. Now the strength in game, to be fair, didn't really feel like 82, but it did feel good in game. I didn't really have many issues with it, especially with the balance as well. These would go really nicely together. So let's just say you threw him goal and somehow like a Kimpembe or Vran's catching you, or like Sula or something like that. You can use that strength and hold the L2, and he has got that aspect just in case you need it to hold off the defenders to get the shot away. But because he is 5'11", he might sometimes get out of strength, so just be careful of that. But on stats then, so I'm going to rank each stat individually and then go like value for coin, stuff like that, like I normally do. So first for me is the pace. Now the pace for me overall felt it was very good in game. I'm just going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. Obviously it's not 10 like Vinicius level, but generally speaking he will outpace a lot of players. Now next up for me is the shooting. Now shooting overall I didn't have many problems with. The attack is really good, the finishing is good, the shot power is good, even the long shots were decent. And the penalties as well. I just want to point this out, right? I've had like about 10 penalties across pro clubs and also the team. I've Penenka every single one and I've not missed a single one. So you guess you call me a Penenka king now, so just refer to me as that by now. But anyway, the penalties, they're not bad, but they're not amazing, to be honest. I just Penenka'd it down the middle, so I can't really say much about that. So overall for the shooting, I'm going to give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. I do really think it's that good. Maybe if I wanted to like pick holes, the attack position could be a little bit better. When he was a striker, you get a little bit drifted at times. But overall, it's decent. Now next up for me is the passing. Overall, not many issues, to be honest. But the short pass is good, the vision's good, the crossing's good if you're playing wide, and the rest of the stats quite average. So overall for that, I'm just giving it a solid 7 out of 10. Now the dribbling for me is where he comes into his comes into the zone really. The reactions unfortunately were a little bit low, and you will feel that at times, but overall you're not really going to feel it. So the dribbling and the 5-star skills, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Really silky, this card, and a lot of reviews have said this as well as me. It just feels like one of the best cards with animation stuff this year. Just so nice on it. Now, next up for me is the physical. Now, he's got okay jumping, okay stamina, decent strength, and he's got the aggression that's okay. So overall for that, I'm just going to give it a solid, I would say 8 out of 10. It's not amazing, that stamina, and I'm going to be honest, it would last you until 90 minutes, and after that, it would be a bit of an issue, but overall, I'm going to solidly give it a 7 out of 10. Now, next up for me, value for coins now. So, the links are a little bit harder this card, as I said, but overall, this is such a good card. If you don't do this card, even for your bench, I think you're missing out completely. 130k, I think, was the price I saw him at. But generally speaking, for that price, get this card 100%. I'm going to give him a 9.5 out of 10 for value for coins. I think if you just don't do it, you're just going to regret it later on. Obviously, there's going to be better cards for like higher price and stuff like that, but for the price, for the Prem and everything, you're not really going to get much better than this. So next up for me, overall score, I'm going to give him a 9.1 out of 10. I really did enjoy the card, to be fair, and especially since I played him alongside Neymar, I can compare him to him. And overall, I'm honestly going to say this, and it's going to annoy a lot of people, but I feel like overall he's better than Neymar, to be honest. But that's just my personal opinion. But also for my review, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys. Now, I forgot to say this in my video, so I'll say it now. Please do subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and I've got like 92% of the viewers on my videos not subscribed. So if you can subscribe, please do. I do really need this to keep going. So thanks for that, and peace.